Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Olga, as I was already introduced, and I work for a Swiss hospitality school. Actually, I'm a recruitment manager, so I'm in charge of student recruitment around Russia and CIS. I'm just off the train. I was doing my job in another city. So we're not actually going to talk about recruitment management, because I don't think there are many people interested in this. We're going to talk about hospitality business and probably going to break some stereotypes about hospitality business. That's why the topic is what you always wanted to know about hospitality but were afraid to ask. So, to start with, I would like to ask you, when you hear the word hospitality, what do you associate it with? So what clicks in your mind? What associations do you have? Hospitality, what is it? It's not about hospitals. Any other ideas?
Friendliness.
Friendliness, okay.
Hotels.
Hotels, what else? When people are happy to work with you, exactly, that's true. What else?
Right attitude.
Right attitude. Okay, great. So, I heard a lot of interesting opinions here, and I heard hotels as one of the sectors of hospitality industry. Let me ask another question. If we talk about sectors that we can divide hospitality in, besides hotels, what else is there?
Restaurants.
Restaurants, okay. Okay. Entertainment. And that's usually it. This is a trap. Another one. So, here we're going to talk about what is travel, tourism, and hospitality, because why did I ask you? Because people mainly associate it with hotels, restaurants, maybe travel agencies, public places, and that's it, but it's much, much broader. So of course, it all starts with accommodation, because when we travel, we need to sleep well and comfortably in a nice place. So different kinds of hotels, chain hotels, international chains, or small boutique hotels, resorts, motels, casino hotels, and timeshare are all about accommodation. So we don't only need to sleep well, we need to eat well, and here is all the restaurant sector. Not only restaurants, bars, pubs, cafes, and so on, but also catering, food events, critics in gastronomy, and all the sub-sectors of it. So we don't only need to eat well, but we love to be entertained. And here are events of different kinds. Our gathering today, is it an event? Yes, it is. But there are different levels of them. Like, everyone heard, some of you might have seen the Olympics in Sochi, Kazan University, the football cup that is coming. This is only about our country. But we're talking about different events all over the world. So sports, recreation, expos, trade shows, everything. What else? We need to move from point A to point B. And here is when we start talking about transport. Airline business and any transport that travels by land. Of course, we need specialists that can help us with it. And we all like to be treated as VIP, of course, especially in Russia. So it's all about luxury, it's all about customer services, and it's all about promotion. Brand management, sales and marketing, advertising, PR, human resources is also here, and all the related services like training, consulting, logistics, finance, and real estate. Like, why am I telling you all this? Because as I said at the very beginning, I'm a recruitment manager of a Swiss hospitality school. And when we introduce travel and tourism to our potential students, we try to explain them how many future career opportunities there are in this sector, that it's not only about working in hotels. Actually, there is statistics, it's not on the slide, that 55% of graduates of hospitality schools, not only in Switzerland, all around the world, work in not only in travel and tourism, not only in hotels, but also in in all of these sectors, like event management, advertising, media, and so on. So, again, when I speak to my future students, But you will also be interested to know this. Why exactly should we look at the sphere of travel and tourism as a future career opportunity? Because it's the world's fastest growing industry. We just saw how many subsectors it has, and again, just facts, the statistics says that it's growing 4% annually, and it will continue growing like this till at least the year 2022. What does it mean for the people who consider this career? That it's one of the most labor-intensive industries. Again, the statistics says that every 11th person in the world working is somehow connected to this sphere. And good news, we're in the 21st century. In many industries, there are machines replacing people, like in engineering and any high-tech industries. But in this industry, this is for people and about people. And it will never happen that machines replace people. If you're good working with computers, that's great. It's a necessary skill for hospitality. But anyway, the machine will never take a working place. And since there are a lot of workplaces, and since it's international, it has huge career opportunities. There are true stories of people, graduates of hotel schools, who grew to senior management in 3-5 years, starting from junior management positions. And, well, this is about international companies, about chain hotels. Once you get into a chain of hotels or airlines or anything, you know how it works, how it operates, and you can grow quickly in this sphere. Well, not everybody can work in this kind of business. What do you think? What qualities are necessary for a person that is considering travel, tourism, hospitality, global business career?
Patience.
Right, okay. Okay, let's move on. So there are 4 of them, 4 main criteria. English is great. If you speak English, it's an international language. But today there are a lot of people who have this skill already. So for young people considering this career, English is not enough. And since, as my dear boss likes to say, every language is your passport, metaphorically speaking, of course. So the more passports you have, the easier it gets for you to move around the world. I mean, not as a backpacker, as a tourist, but professionally. So a few global languages. Then, enjoying working with people. I think patience can go under this one. Enjoying working with people means enjoying working with different kinds of people. Not only the smiley ones, and not only with nice people, but not very nice people as well. Yeah, and you need to treat them with a smile, which is actually closely connected to the 2 following. Yeah, you need to be hardworking and high energy person. I was talking about big events. So imagine a manager, a team leader that is working, preparing for the World Cup 2018. Do they work 9 to 6, Monday to Friday? No. I mean, they barely go to sleep. It's usually well paid, so it's rewarded, but you need to invest your patience, time, and emotions and well, some physical effort as well. So, and of course, you not only need to be patient and nice, but you also need to be popular and able to attract attention, which means having the necessary presentational, negotiation skills, and well, all young people want to be a boss tomorrow, after tomorrow. So to be a leader of a team, you not only need to attract people's attention, but also make them do what you need them to do, of course. So this is what it takes for a career in travel and tourism. And just very quickly, how much time? Oh, 35 seconds. Then we'll skip this one, and this one, and this one. Just the statistics. This is all about our institution, and we're not going to talk about it. So there are different programs. I'm sorry, I was... I just wanted to show you some more statistics. So after graduations, we don't leave them alone. The business partners we work with, this one. Yeah, just very quickly. You don't even need my comments. After graduation, not all Swiss schools do this, but we do. We find placement for our graduates, and it's not Europe mostly, because Switzerland is very strict in terms of immigration, but it's all over the world. It's supposed to be global career, so a bridge for them can be Asia or, well, Middle East or some European countries as well. But then, as I told you, a global industry with identical standards worldwide, so it's easy to move around the world professionally as well. And job placement by department, if you're interested. So this one is about the hotels, but actually we understood already that all the sub-industries are closely connected, so again, going up very quickly is easy here. And if we talk about events and management training and guest relations and human resources, it's not only about hotels, but about any other industry from this big travel and tourism world. Okay, so I have to finish here. If you have any questions, then I'm happy to answer them.
Are there any questions?
Hi. What do you think about the problem of the high expectations of the young people? As you said, nowadays all the young people want to become boss and recognizable and famous, but they don't understand.
Good. And what do they do to reach their dream?
They dream.
Wow,
Many
if you
of them
dream, then
just-
keep on
they just-
dreaming.
Yes, people dreaming. And
If you dream, then you can keep on dreaming. But if you are making realistic plans, then you should take the steps to reach your
to
dream.
understand that you should work really hard
Of course.
to achieve the smallest aim.
Yes, you have to work very hard to climb high. It's not it's nothing out of this world. Of course you have to.
That's it.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you think we have friendly business in Russia? I'm speaking about tourists, for example, Crimea or some other places.
I didn't get your question, I'm sorry. We have friendly business?
Yeah, you're speaking about friendly business in Swiss. I mean to say that we need
What do you mean
to,
friendly?
Hospitality. I
Okay.
mean to say that we need to meet people with a smile, and we need to treat them well, and we need to give them comfort they want.
That's why we have hotels. That's what we have hotel schools for.
No, I need to say, do we have the same standard of business in this country? I want to
It's growing. It's growing. I mean, in chain hotels, it's getting better, but still there is a lot to learn, of course. I live here, I live in Russia, but my boss is Swiss, and he travels a lot around Russia and CIS. He's immune to bad service, but anytime he gets into a place where he's supposed to get good service, he will grill them. Yeah? He will make them do their job well. Yeah. So he's a guy who trains people even when he's not supposed to. But yes, Russia is getting better and better in terms of hospitality. But there's a lot to learn still. Okay? More?
Any more questions?
We're just discussing here the fact, an answer to your question actually. An example. So since we work with foreigners a lot, we have seen many times carelessness of the hospitality competence in this country. Let's say you're with a group of people from Iran or Saudi Arabia or any Muslim country, and the hotel restaurant walks up to them during a standing walking lunch or a buffet and they offer them pork. Or, for instance, I had a guest from India that was trying to place an order in a restaurant in Vysotsky, a 5-star hotel, top restaurant, and he couldn't get anything because they just couldn't answer his question. He was saying, I need something vegetarian, low fat, no milk, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there are plenty of them. We could be talking about bad examples here for all night. Yeah.
Very fast expectation of It's not that. It's awareness, right? So it's just kind of cultural, contextual awareness of what we're doing.
What happens in Russia, I cannot judge about other countries, but new hotels that just appear in our city, for instance, they're great. After 3-5 years, it's a question mark already. So there's room for improvement, as I said. Good. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you all.